There was a book ban here
Oh yeah.
of LGBTQ books. They were banned from schools and libraries. It's like we're going back in time. So disappointing. So this is like, if just before we got to get ahead of the relevancy comment, this is important.
It
I
is
would say,
important.
like, it's so important to have copies of books online that don't change,
Mm-hmm.
are the originals.
Mm-hmm.
And um yeah, that's like actively being torn
And
apart all the
it's
time.
accessible to everybody. It's free.
Yes.
Nobody can take down.
Yes, all important things. So we love this. There's a library on chain. Thank God. Good work. Don't well, thank God. Thank Noah.
Yeah.
um
Thank you. Oh.
anyway, so there's two things that I think the library needs to be
Mm-hmm.
made better.
Mm-hmm.
One is that it's very big
Mm-hmm.
and well, no, it's not very big. It's just like it would maybe be it needs like a front desk. I feel like the library needs a
An
librarian.
agent.
Yeah, it needs somebody at the front desk who's like, "What are you looking for?
Yeah. I
Well, let me help
mean,
you
a
find that."
user interface for sure.
Yeah, because right now there's no one to help you with your research, and if you went to a real, it's like it's not quite big enough
There's
where this is a
nothing.
huge
There's not
problem.
nobody can even access. Well,
But the idea of a library is big enough that I feel like if once it has more books, the thing that'll make it way better than another place to search for books is a really good librarian that would like actually recommend stuff to you. Like
that
maybe it's a
was
real person.
that was the whole idea for the hackathon in ETH Ember, I think, was the librarian.
What?
That's I had this idea, not for the ETH Denver, for I don't know. I had this idea with Claudio of building like an AI librarian on Telegram.
Okay, well, I love that idea. We should do that.
How do you see it work?
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
What this
um,
librarian is supposed to do?
to be honest with you, I got as far as having a video call with a staff member asking what you were looking for and the purpose of your research, mostly for the purpose of splitting them into the Telegram rooms that you had created,
Oh, what?
just to like help people find community.
Um,
So I think mostly their job is just to split people into Telegram groups so that they find other people to talk to. Like I think the librarian's role is to create study groups of a sort. This is a role extension from a regular librarian, but like the thing that would be cool is if all the people who had been referred to the same section of books in the last week were all put in the same chat, and if they were active in the chat and they talked about what they were reading in there and they wanted to stay a part of it, then it'd like renew their membership to the chat room and they could keep chatting about these books they were all reading.
so you say people go to Bookshelf Alexandria website and they should get sent to the library. It's like a landing page planning the project, and then the first action, the first call to action is go
What are you looking for?
go to Telegram or
Well, the first call to action
speak to the
is,
librarian.
I mean, sure, the landing page is the librarian's face. And the librarian is like this. And the librarian says, "What are you looking for?" And you say, and that's it. And it's just like a very rudimentary entry. The reason I thought it could be a video call, or that it would be cool if it was a video call, was that would mean that you had a natural gating function to not have bots
It
in
can
the
be a
chat
real call.
rooms. Yeah, because if it's a real call
It
with
can
a
be
real person,
it can be no an AI video call. AI generated video call.
I don't want it to be an AI generated video call because I'm trying to weed out the AI generated video calls. The purpose of the video call is to know that the person who's joining is a real person. So
AI will know.
no, because how could it? No,
They recognize each other.
exactly. It's gonna let AI in. So so anyway,
I have this. You just gave me a great idea. Well, Jeff, you can finish.
no, you tell, please. This is just a starting point. What is your great idea?
So you go in, and it's like a bunch of name letters, like the Matrix, and then comes this face, like
Mhm.
the guy from Power Rangers that is the face, like the boss, but it's just a face on the screen. Well, this face comes in from in like the Matrix screen,
Mm-hmm.
and then you talk to it and you say, "I just want to read, you know, the portrait of Dorian Gray,"
Mm-hmm.
and it all the letters turns into the pages in the book. Maybe that can be just like a thing feature.
Oh my god. Holy shit, that was quite a trip. Yeah, you could do that. Do you, but here's, I guess is the question. Do we need to do that?
No.
So maybe not for this
Yeah, I don't know why we need
particular
a face
rendition.
either. You said like the face of the library.
I was just trying to make clear that to me, the landing page is the librarian. It's like
Yeah.
walking through the front door, and the thing you see first is the librarian. So
It should be
I'm
just
just
like
saying, you don't need to
ChatGPT.
walk anywhere.
It should be just like
It's just a
ChatGPT.
chat bar. Yeah,
Yeah, a
that's it.
chat bar.
What are you looking for?
What's up?
No, what are you looking for? That's the question, not what's up. We don't care what's up. We're asking what they're looking for. You're killing me. Okay. The second idea for the library, bookshelf, Alexandria.
Okay.
This one is maybe more concrete. Okay.
Mhm.
It still goes off of the notion that there are Telegram groups of people. They go to the book. People go to Alexandria. They find a book. They're put in a chat room as a result of their selection,
Mhm.
where they can choose to engage or not engage with this like book club of sorts, right? Every so often, the book club should have a discussion. Maybe it's randomized for fun. Like it's not the same time every week, so it doesn't matter what time zone you're in. Like it just
Mhm.
randomly selects a time, and like kind of the fun of it is like you don't really know when it's gonna happen. Like some weeks you make it, some weeks you don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
But when this discussion happens, there's an option for everybody to like opt in to getting a drink. And you don't have to, but you could order a drink to be part of. It's really just DoorDash or skip the dishes at the moment of book club. But everyone, because it's a remote book club, has a shared experience of feeling like they're at the same book club
Mhm.
because they're like, oh, we all got bubble tea delivered.
But it's all online. Everybody's like in their
No,
house.
they actually get bubble tea delivered.
No, I know that they get it, but they're all reading the book away
Mhm.
from each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Remote book club. Here are the options for delivery near you, and then all the people in the book club get to order something,
Yeah.
and then they all get their thing delivered during the book club, so they're all eating together.
Yeah.
What can we call this?
And
Book club
a
delivery?
see.
Oh no, is it? We already called it Alexandria. It's just book club delivery integration.
Mhm.
This is definitely a composability thing.
I
This would
think
just be
yeah. I think I don't know if food. Yeah, food. Everything. I would start with coffee, and I would create like a loyalty system around coffee shops, like and try to make it local, like local shops, not no Starbucks and stuff like that.
yeah, local only.
And then
Bono. Shout out
yeah,
to Bono. They'd be the
Bono.
first ones on
Bono's
the
everywhere
list.
now.
What? Bono Coffee Roasters is everywhere?
Oh no, I'm confusing it with Nabu. Sorry, I'm confusing it with the one in Boulder.
Oh. um. Okay. Does it solve the problem?
Yes, all the problems. What?
I would say.
Yes, it does.
I mean,
Look,
people will still read the books without this, as though maybe.
no, because where can you find it if they ban it from the public school? Hmm?
Well, but hang on. You've already made the bookshelf or the Alexandria thing. This idea is just adding delivery to your thing. This is just a delivery integration to your chat
Oh,
rooms.
okay.
So it's not, I'm not saying, no, definitely
I'm
Alexandria
sorry,
is
I took it
needed.
personal. I was like,
No,
what?
no, no. We're just evaluating if a delivery integration makes the library a more useful
This is all the
service.
problem. I will say that any plugin addition to the library, that's the thing. I don't see that. I don't know if I want additional features to the library or I want the library to be an additional feature to other apps. You know, like for example, like today I was looking at the Flunks app and they have like this digital pixel Windows 90s desktop game with apps. And I wonder that maybe the library could be there. You just click it and you can read a book from this
Mm,
app, and you can basically plug in the library into anything else.
for sure. I
It
think,
could go both
mm,
ways too.
I mean, I don't think this prohibits that from happening at all. Like, that's still useful. I think part of the draw of doing something like this was thinking about, wait, like to me, the library is so important. It needs a revenue stream to ensure that it's maintained, even if you, for whatever reason, stop maintaining it. And so if it was able to always get just a little transaction, like we don't want to charge people for the library, right? For sure. Big no no. We don't want to do that. Free use, very important.
Yeah,
But if the people who can afford to order a coffee while they're reading the book and chatting with other people, if those people can afford to just like basically tip the library as part of that transaction,
for the
like I don't
librarian.
think people will tip separately, but
They will
it's
tip
easy
the
for them to tip.
librarian.
It's easy for them to tip if they're already buying a
Yeah,
coffee,
yeah, of course.
right? And so I think just building that tipping process into the ecosystem of these like weekly discussion groups would be a really good recurring revenue source.
I got the two opinions. I think that any feature that you add to the library, it is important and is solving a problem, and it's a problem of adaptability. Like it's pretty hard to get people to use this library. People are not reading that much these days, and also there are already online public libraries.
But that was the other thing. It was that if we added a real experience element to the study group, like if the library became sort of like the admissions stamp to these cool like discussion groups and you like seeded a couple good authors to be like part of different discussion groups, then it's like you need to go to the library to get into that, and then it's like a coveted spot to sit at the library, but there's room for everybody. And so serve coffee.
I like both ideas.
I don't know. I
I
guess
think
I'm
both
just
ideas
saying
are
I think
very
it
important.
drives.
I think that having an agent, a librarian agent, is very good and can be actually a good source of monetization. Like if you personalize this librarian in a way that people fall in love with it, they're gonna be
That's
like,
a hard task though. That's a big build.
well,
A
depends.
lovable AI.
Yeah,
People have been trying that and they're all lows.
are you kidding me? People love characters that are not even AI, like the characters in video games that have like one-liners, but they're
Oh, you just
you
mean
read
any
you
character. You don't mean like a person AI.
yeah, no, not a person
Oh,
AI. Like you have this
like the
librarian.
Duolingo owl that I'm
Yeah,
obsessed with. He's so cute. Oh my
he
god,
will
that
be
guy
like the
is so
librarian
funny.
of Duolingo, basically.
Yeah.
So it's just a character that
Yes.
you fall in love with because they repeat the same phrases or because they're predictable, but they're there and they'll help you or whatever.
So what should the character be?
The librarian,
Yeah. What animal?
I don't know. I'm not thinking about that. Like,
Maybe like
you, it would be nice if maybe
two.
someone from the hackathon wants to work on on the Alexandria library. This was like submitted there.
Maybe they'll listen to this and decide to. Okay, so we have two ideas for the bookshelf Alexandria composability
Mhm.
situation. Do they solve a problem?
We'll say yes.
Yeah, I think they solve the problem of access to banned books. They support that mission.
Yeah, exactly. They support.
So I don't know that they solve, like I'm
Their
not
support.
arguing that people need the coffee, I guess is what I'm saying,
For
but I
m-
think it supports the overall mission of the library.
for me, it solves the library's problem of adaptability. You know,
Yeah.
onboarding.
Okay.
The second one is only possible on chain. I think, I mean, keeping books in a way that nobody can burn them and nobody can delete them from a database. It's
That they're
only,
always and that the same copies available to everybody around
yeah,
the
and
world.
it's public.
Yeah.
It's only
So
on chain.
only possible here. Compelling example. Okay, so
Definitely.
technically feasible. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, can we do like a do you think a delivery service integration is reasonable?
Yeah.
Like could we, for example,
Like you wanna do
Just
like
like
an
grab
Uber
the Skip
app?
the Dishes API and be like, yo, we want to tap into your delivery service and we're going to give you on chain funds for that. We'll give you USDC.
Okay, I don't know about that, but I think so. Yeah, it's pretty feasible.
If it was all credit cards, more feasible.
This is already done, so that's proof in itself that it's feasible.
Okay. Delivery, really? People are like
Mm,
ordering food on chain. I didn't know that.
No, not ordering food on chain. I don't know if they're paying with Bitcoin. You can pay with Bitcoin on certain apps for sure.
Some apps. Okay, cool. Does it sound fun?
Yes.